Hello everyone, my name is Teresa of Chopstick and Succulents, and in today's video, I'm going to show you a very beautiful garden full of blooming succulents, and at the same time, share with you the common characteristics of these plants that die after blooming. I'm here right now at Huntington Library and Botanical Garden in San Marino, California. Their desert garden is one of the world's largest, and they have the oldest outdoor collections of cacti and succulents. Visiting this garden during spring is the best time because there's so many plants that are blooming. The rose garden, for example, has a spectacular display of blooming roses, and it's so colorful anywhere you look. Imagine being surrounded by different varieties of these fragrant roses. If you are a succulent lover like me, you'll go crazy in their desert garden, because a lot of the succulent plants are blooming too. Amidst all these flowering succulent plants, some of them will die after blooming. We call these plants monocarpic. Monocarpic plants may take several years before blooming, but when it happens, the plant dies after flowering and producing seeds. This is Agave attenuata or Foxtail Agave. This plant is monocarpic. This is Eonium, and it will also lose its vitality after blooming. And this Echium wildprettii or Tower of Jewels is a drought-tolerant plant and will take 2 to 3 years to bloom, but will also die after producing these amazing flowers. Can you tell what they have in common? First, they all have massive flowers. You won't miss them in the garden because they're so huge and attractive. Look at this Foxtail Agave with a flower twice taller than me. And this one here, the Tower of Jewels, with these giant blooms. They are not only huge, but they are also very colorful and attracts bees too. The same with this Eonium here. Their flowers are often massive, and when the flowers die, the plant produces seeds and sometimes plantlets also. Second, you'll notice that a single stalk originates from the center of the rosette-forming leaves, and the plant elongates to the flowers. This agave will take several years to bloom, but when it does, a long shoot comes from the center of its rosette that contains a large number of tubular flowers and sometimes bulbils. The same with this Tower of Jewels here, and these Eoniums too. The original rosette dies after flowering, but often produces sprouts at the base of the plant that will replace the old. The plant's death has something to do with the chemical changes within them. They utilize all the resources from the roots and stems in order to maintain the flowers and seeds. That's why they either completely die or lose their vitality after blooming. Some of these monocarpic plants can be kept alive by removing the flowers after they bloom before the seed formation begins. The plant can then concentrate on producing more sprouts or offsets. But it's amazing to see these plants go through their natural course, blooming and producing seeds or plantlets to preserve the race. There's so many succulent plants that are very colorful in this garden. Some of these succulents are rosette shaped that already look like flowers. And because they are so colorful, they look like they are always in bloom. Imagine growing these colorful succulents in your garden. How amazing it is to be surrounded by colorful succulents that only require minimal care. So if you are growing your succulent outdoors in full sun, you should try growing colorful succulents too and amaze your friends and neighbors with the unique and colorful plants in your collection. You can find these colorful succulents being sold online, or probably some of you are lucky enough to get them from your local nurseries. It might be easy to find colorful succulents and bring them home, but some of them may revert to green in just a few weeks if you do not know what to do once you bring them home. If you need my help, check my online course on how to grow colorful succulents. The link is in the description below. And because it's Mother's Day, you'll get a huge discount today. Now, here are a few tips I want to share with you about growing colorful succulents. First, you need to provide them enough sunlight, but be very careful when you do it for the first time because they can also get sunburned. Next, adjust your watering so that they won't feel the abundance of water. You want to keep them plump, yet remain colorful at the same time. Third, amend your soil mixture and make sure it dries out fast. Also, you need to adjust it based on the species that you are growing and your location. Then, find the right containers that will help draw moisture away from the soil. And look for the perfect spot where they could achieve their best. And if you want to dig even deeper, all these things are discussed inside the course, and it will be your shortcut to success. Growing succulents is such an amazing hobby, and I hope you continue to enjoy growing them and reap all the benefits they bring. And if you want to explore more the beauty of Huntington Botanical Garden, keep watching. Take care, everyone!